As you know, it was 80 years ago today that thousands of U.S. troops landed on the beaches of Normandy. The invasion was a significant turning point in World War II, leading to the Allied victory over Nazi forces. So it's not clear how many Iowans were part of the D-Day invasion, but we do know some of their stories of the brave men who were there. We want to go live to our Jason Parkin. He's at the Iowa Gold Star Museum. And Jason, we can't hear enough of these stories.
Oh, it's amazing here, and I'm so glad that we chose to do this today on the 80th anniversary of the D-Day landing. Mike Vogt is here. He is the curator of the Iowa Gold Star Military Museum, and we thought we'd start with this exhibit here that Lee's going to show you, showing the landing on the beach.
Sure, we constructed a German bunker so that visitors can step inside, and once they do, they can look down the barrel of a German MG-34 machine gun. They had a rate of fire of about 800 to 900 rounds per minute, fired a 7.92 millimeter round, and the mural is painted in scale, so as you look down the barrel, you can get an idea of what kind of firepower was rained down upon those troops, some Iowans included, at Omaha Beach, clawing their way ashore on the early morning hours of 6 June 1944.
It's to stand here and look at this in scale, it's terrifying because they're so close to the guns.
The weather and the tide did not favor the landing of the troops that day, and they had to cross a lot more beach than they originally anticipated. However, it did reveal a lot of the German obstacles. The Germans had placed over 1 million mines in the sand on the obstacles to help destroy, disable, or kill the crewmen of Higgins boats, amphibious craft coming ashore.
And one of the purposes of this museum is to make a connection between these historical events and the state of Iowa and our heritage, our background, our history here. There were a lot of Iowans here at this event.
Correct. I wish I could quantify the total number. There were Iowans that jumped with the airborne units. There were Iowans that scaled the cliffs at Point du Hoc with the 2nd Ranger Battalion. There was a soldier from Iowa that was part of the 29th, the company that took the highest percentage of losses. And even my childhood physician, Dr. Les Schaeferle from Gladbrook, landed on Omaha Beach as a surgeon. And as you can imagine, he had his hands full that day.
It's hard to imagine what they went through on that day.
Yes, the planning, the logistics, I think almost the sheer terror and worry as those landing craft bobbed and had made their way toward the beach and the German guns opening fire on them. The Navy did a miraculous job bringing the destroyers in within range of German guns to try to knock out German bunkers, German observation points, German gun positions, and give those guys a fighting chance on the beach. The topography of Omaha Beach was not the best for a landing. The open beach areas, kind of a slight rise in the shingle. Troops landed in the wrong spot. They bunched up. The Germans were able to pin them down with crossfire. In time, we got enough troops ashore to make their way through the obstacles, blow up some of the barbed wire, and then make their way ashore and start to disable one after another German bunkers, clean out German trenches. And by the end of the day, sunset, June 6, 1944, we had over 100,000 troops ashore, U.S. and Allied.
What an amazing day, 80 years ago today. So Mike, thank you. We're going to be back here during the 5 o'clock news to talk more about this exhibit and other things you can see at the Iowa Gold Star Military Museum out here at Camp Dodge. If you haven't been here, treat yourself. It's something else. They really have done an amazing job here. For now, we'll send things back to Janae at the studio.
All right, thanks a lot, Jason. Yeah, definitely worth a visit.